Thank you so much again for joining me as usual. I appreciate it. And Synergy Unpacked is here to help you navigate life and work and then find that sweet balance where each of those feel that you are achieving both. And I noticed that in most cases, we are under pressure to achieve specific goals that we've set, especially at work, but also in life, but mostly at work, where there is this external push for validation from our supervisors, from validation from our leaders, validation from our teammates, validation from anyone else who we deem is very, very important to our job. And we all sometimes comes from when you look at our colleagues who make effort, who make work seem effortless. They're just perfect, they do it. And that pressure can create dissonance, discomfort, stress. Actually, it can lead to some type of paralysis where you feel like you're not progressing and your life is stuck. So today, in this short episode, I wanted to give you hope and some message of comfort. And that is why today we are going to talk about progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. That quiet power of just showing up. Perfection is a mirage. It moves every time we think we are very, very close. Okay? You've always set a target to lose a specific amount of weight or to reach a specific goal. When you get there, it's always a guarantee that you will create a new goal again in your head to where you want to go to. So I lost 5, now I need to lose another 5, I need to lose 10, I need to reach this goal, okay, I need to grow here, I need to do this, I need to add these numbers. So perfection is a mirage. However, the only thing that has a solid ground is progress. Okay, so we often wait until we have the perfect condition, the perfect plan, the perfect skill, so that we are able to start something. And this can lead us to paralysis. So this week, if there is one thing I want you to go away with, or a message I want to remind you, is that focus on progress and not perfection. And immediately, I'm sure in your head you're thinking, so what does this statement mean? Or why is my future self going to thank me for having embraced this approach where I am thinking of progress rather than perfection? One is that growth, in most cases, it's a journey, and there is no shortcut to that journey. So growth is a journey and not a shortcut, because every good thing takes time. Actually, you appreciate it more, and that is not good news. That's not bad news, sorry. Rather, it's good news, for it's a gift that every good thing takes time. And growth, you need to remember, growth does not always move in a straight line. It loops, it stalls, speeds up, stumbles. But every action, every loop still is a step forward. And so there were days you feel like your world is crumbling or you are failing. Remember, you're on a journey. Okay? If at that moment you're thinking of looking for a shortcut, you fall into that hurdle that trap of wanting it quickly, forgetting that the best perfection is growth, is progress. So embrace the process. Okay? Growth is a journey. Okay? You'll be okay. Just every day, grow, progress. Okay? Number 2, a daily practice beats a dramatic move. Okay? Now, big leaps look impressive. Okay? Who is not impressed by someone who does something really amazing? However, behind that, you notice that there were small, consistent steps that they did to grow that thing, to develop that legacy, to build that goal, that picture that you're looking at right now. And normally, there's a very good case study of long distance runners who prepare for one, not just long distance runners, most sports. So if there's a championship in 6 months, they'll go into a training camp. And a long distance athlete is an example. So if they are going for a marathon that takes 2 hours, 2.5 hours, every single day for the next maybe 1 year, 6 months, they'll be running probably 6 hours. Okay, 2 in the morning, 2 over lunch hour, 2 in the evening. Then maybe rest 1 day in a week. But they are doing this consistently, slowly, so that effort at the end looks very, very easy. So you don't need to overhaul your day today. You just need to keep showing up consistently, having those small steps. You will slowly lead you to that goal that you want to do. So show up for your goals, even if it's messy at the start, even if it feels horrible, even if it feels like it has not reached where you want to, even when it's imperfect, just show up. Number 3, as you in this journey, make room for mistakes. Yes, really, like make room for mistake, because progress means allowing yourself to get it wrong. Here is how you're going to change your mindset. To know that mistakes aren't setbacks, but they are signals to recalibrate. They're signals to stop doing some things. It's data you're receiving. Okay? These mistakes will teach, they'll stretch, and more importantly, they'll strengthen you. So make room for failure. Just do your daily practice and cultivate this kind heart to forgive yourself, forgive the people you work with, the people who support you, because mistakes are part of the journey. So if you're leading a team or you're the one leading yourself, do it with grace, especially yourself. Do it with grace. So number 3 is make room for mistakes. For sure. The last thing I'm going to talk about is what this process of focus and making progress, not perfection, mean. The last and the 4th thing is abandon impatience and embrace the long game, because really results take time. They will eventually come. What you need is a little bit of patience. The difference is the length of time. And I'm sure in your head you're thinking, at this moment, I wish I knew, do I need to suffer for 6 months? Do I need to suffer for 6 years? Do I need to suffer for 10 years? Because truth is, we know for sure the path we've picked is going to lead us to good results. However, the time to get there, is what we do not know. So what you should be asking yourself, or asking if you're a believer in this external power, a God, go out there and ask for patience, because the key here is patience. You add your effort, it will work. Though it doesn't look glamorous at the start, but eventually it works. So here is what you're going to bet on: hard work, abandon your impatience, and for sure the results will come down when they are ready. Okay? That time, you and me don't know. And I'm not going to lie that I tell you that it will take this time, this duration. But one thing I can assure you, when they're ready, they'll come. So think of your life like a slow burning fire, steady, focused, and unstoppable. Okay? So these 4 things is to help you understand today's topic, that is progress over perfection, and the quiet power of showing up, where you need to learn to focus on progress and not perfection. So at work, in life, anything that you're going to involve yourself, allow yourself that learning curve, learning process of progress, of moving one step, iterating, failing, restarting. Eventually, the results will show up. So here is the thing. Don't let the pursuit of progress paralyze, the pursuit of perfection paralyze your progress. Done is better than perfect. Okay? So if you'd set your goal to lose 5 kgs, but you've lost 3, don't beat yourself. You're done. You did it in 3 months. So done is way better, that you're able every single day to show up, to do something. That is progress. Because done is better than perfect. Trying is better than waiting. And today's step, no matter how small it is one step closer to who you are becoming. Okay? If there's one thing I'm going to hope and pray for you, is this mindset. So that is it. I am going to leave you with a question, and then you can answer or help someone else. And the question is, what is the one thing you can do today, imperfectly but faithfully? Until next time, thank you.